What's up YouTube, and welcome back to Brett Vapes. I'm Brett, and today is lockdown day 20. Alright guys, so it's another day in lockdown. We are pretty much at where we were meant to be. Tomorrow's day 21. Tomorrow was meant to be the last day of lockdown, but we got the extension of an extra, I think it was 2 weeks. So yeah, that happened. Today I'm going to be talking about basically what different types of devices there are within vaping. This was actually inspired by a blog post I read yesterday by the Random Vapor. He's got a blog post on, I think it's Zuluman Vapes. I'll put the links down in the description below if you guys want to go and check those out. But I'm basically just gonna explain from my point of view what types of different vapes there are, and also what they're basically for, what they're designed for, who should be using them. If you're a new vapor, what sort of devices you should be looking at. So let's get into it. So the first device that there is I'm going to start from basically the lowest to the highest, so from beginner to most advanced. So the first one is the what we call pod systems. So they're like small, very portable devices. Some of them are pull sensitive, so there's no buttons on them. You just inhale, and basically what happens is it activates the coil and heats up the coil, and then just vaporizes the liquid from there. So you get those ones. You also get pod systems that have buttons, power buttons. Some of them have power, like variable power to it, adjustable power, that sort of thing. Those are the slightly more advanced pod systems, but are still under your pod system devices. So basically what a pod system is, you've got the battery, it's generally a built-in battery. There are very few, some of your newer pod systems nowadays are starting to come up with your external batteries, but those are, 9 times out of 10, the ones that are going to have the external batteries are going to be the ones that you can change power, which are the slightly more advanced pod systems. But so basically you've got the battery, and then instead of having what we call a tank or an atomizer, what it is, it's got a pod. They're refillable pods. Your extremely basic ones aren't refillable, so you'll buy the pod with liquid in it already. But I generally advise getting the ones that have the refillable pods, because you can pick your own flavor. You're not limited to what that device gives you. So you get those ones. That's a pod system. Then the next step up would be your pen devices. And basically what a pen device is, it's a cylindrical mod that has an atomizer on top. Some of them are all-in-ones, and some of them are regular. Some have removable atomizers. So what an all-in-one is, it's got the battery, it's got the tank built into it, so you can't remove the tank or the atomizer. So it's all built into one piece. So that's your pen devices. They're slightly more powerful. They've generally got bigger batteries than what your pod systems do, and they're a bit more of a step up than from your pod systems. Though the more advanced pod systems have been found to be a bit better than your pen devices. But your pen devices were basically your original pod systems. before your pod systems came out. The pod systems were created for nic salts originally, nic salts and like very high nicotine juices. So if you smoke, what I'll generally advise is if you're smoking over 20 or more, you 20 or more, if you smoke more than 20 cigarettes a day, I advise giving a pod system a try, because that's generally where you'll find. And then what I'll advise is don't give nic salts a try immediately. Rather try your MTL, so like a 12 milligram MTL juice. If you find that isn't enough, that you still got craving for cigarettes, then give the nic salts a try. But always try your MTL first to make sure that it gives you the satisfaction. Nicotine salts are addictive, guys. They're not exactly healthy for us because you've got an extreme amount of nicotine that you're intaking, and it's not good for you. So rather go with the MTL because it is safer, it's a lot less addictive, and you'll find it easier to drop your nicotine intake. So just a little bit of advice there, guys. So yeah, that's for your beginners. Your pen devices are a bit more powerful generally. So if you're looking for more clouds, if you want to use like a 3 milligram or a 0 milligram, those are great to go for. And you want to start out and give it a try. Then the next level up would basically be your lower powered box mods, which are basically your devices that take a single battery, single external battery, or they have a smaller internal battery, built-in battery, that go up to a maximum of like 80 watts. Those are generally your smaller box mods, but they have an atomizer. They have an external atomizer, so they don't have a pod. They have an atomizer itself, like a tank like this. That would be your smaller box mods, and they generally are good for if you want to start the hobby but you don't want to go all big and bulky. So that's generally what you're going to use those for. Then you get your box mods, which are like these guys, are a lot more advanced. So not a lot more advanced than your mini box mods, if I can put it like that. They just a lot more powerful. They generally take 2 external batteries. 18650s you get, sometimes it's a 2700 or a 21700. If you guys remember back in the day, you used to get the 26650 batteries. So there were multiple different types, and that's where the majority of the vaping industry is at the moment, where majority of us are your hobbyists, and that will generally have a bunch of these, and that's your box mod. Then you get your mechanical mods. Now your mechanical mods are only for advanced vapors, guys. Please, if you do not know Ohm's law, if you do not know battery safety, do not get yourself a mechanical mod or a mech. Do not, guys. They are dangerous. There is no safety chip in it to keep you from making mistakes. There's nothing. So all those stories about the vapes exploding in people's hands and that, it's purely from people being stupid who are vaping from a mech, and they have no idea what they're doing. They don't know their battery safety. They don't know their Ohm's law. So please, guys, if you are a new vapor and you go to a vape shop and they suggest you buy a mech, tell them thank you and walk out. Go to the next vape shop because they are not looking after you. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. If you guys would like to support me even more than you already have, I really appreciate all the support you guys are giving me. But if you guys would like to support me even more financially, please support my Patreon, guys, at www.patreon.com/BrettVapes. The link will be down in the description below, guys. I'd really appreciate that support, guys. My current goal is 10 patrons. Once I reach those 10 patrons, guys, I will then create a giveaway, a monthly giveaway for my patrons, just to thank them. Please help support that, guys. I'm also planning on bringing in some merch, some shirts, caps, hoodies. I'll see what else I can do, and all my patrons will get a discount. It doesn't matter what tier you're subscribed to, you will get a discount to my merch, guys. So please check that out so that we can get this stuff going. Also, if you guys would like to contact me about anything, if you have any questions about this video, if you have any questions about different hardware, or anything like that, you can either contact me through the comment section, or if you don't want to do that, you can contact me through Facebook at www.facebook.com/BrettVapes, or you can contact me through Instagram at www.instagram.com/BrettVapes. Guys, please help the vaping industry within South Africa by telling us your story. You can either do it through my comment section followed by #VapingSavedMyLife, or you can go to the website www.vsml.co.za. I'll put the link down in the description below for that one as well, guys. We would really appreciate your support with all of that. They're a fantastic association that's really helping the vaping industry within South Africa. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys had a great one. I hope you guys found that this video was very educating. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Cheers.